show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em going, even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, moon, moon.
Oh, when you need a hand, I will be your friend. Oh, when you need a hand, oh, I will be your friend. Take it easy, yeah. Make yourself right at home. And never leave me, yeah. You don't have to be alone, yeah. Oh, slip off your shoes and find your feet. Let everything come naturally.
Mic check.
Oh, loosen the grip of what you need. Home is a state of mind, you'll see. I know you've been searching for better days. So somehow, I hope you hear me say, take it easy, yeah. Make yourself right at home. And never leave me, yeah. You don't have to be alone, yeah. Oh, no surprise, just open your eyes. Come right in, take off your disguise. Leave your worries right at the door. Watch them as they drop to the floor. Oh, I wouldn't, yeah, have it any other way. I left the room for better days. Your life is sweet like Minute Maid. You shouldn't feel the need to lose your faith. The seasons come and go and change. I just hope you'll hear me say, take it easy, yeah. Make yourself right at home. And never leave me, yeah. You don't have to be alone, yeah. Take it easy, yeah. Make yourself right at home. And never leave me, yeah. You don't have to be alone, yeah.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing, yeah, yeah. Back
We will be beginning in about 4 minutes.
Look inside your heart and I look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk the line and try to see, falling behind what could be. Oh, oh, bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love? I keep thinking of. Bring me higher love. Bring me higher love. Bring me higher love. Worlds are turning, and we're just hanging on, facing our fear and standing out there alone. I yearning, yeah, and it's real to me. There must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk the line and try to see, falling behind and what could be. Oh, bring me a higher love, my Lord. Bring me a higher love. Oh, oh, bring me a higher love, my Lord. It's that higher love I keep thinking of. Bring me higher love. Bring me higher love. Bring me higher love.
We invite you to remain, ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we welcome in our faculty and graduating class of 2021.
We invite you to remain standing as we welcome Nicole Berggren to the stage to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stars and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. This is the point in the program where I'm supposed to tell you. Go ahead, stop. This is the point in the program where I'm supposed to tell everybody to hold their applause till the end, and I've been doing this long enough to know that that's not going to happen. So here's the deal we'll make with one another. When your loved one or your friend gets called, feel free to make as much noise as you'd like and be as raucous as you would like. Keep it mercifully short. We would like to be out of here by midnight. Okay? My name is Dr. Ray Rodriguez. I'm the Chief Academic Officer of Ameritech College of Healthcare. This is the anniversary of my first graduation ceremony at Ameritech. A year ago, it was a virtual ceremony. I was in a room with four speakers, all wearing masks, and it felt more armed robbery than graduation ceremony. And today, we're once again in the throes of a surge, and so as I look out, I see people dressed alike in funny costumes, wearing masks. I'm thinking cult. Right? Okay, and point number 2 is when we get to the end of this thing, I'm going to tell you to move your tassel, marking, the transition, this and that. This is the clue for you to throw your hat, right? We're a learning organization. We had a little miscue last time with this. I had to go through it twice. So just remember that. Somebody's in charge. You're in charge. Okay, making sure you throw the hat. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, and supporters of Ameritech's graduates to the commencement ceremony for Ameritech College of Healthcare. Graduates, along with your hard work, others have made sacrifices on your behalf: spouses, children, parents, friends. We applaud you for your support. Give a round of applause to the family and friends and those that have supported these students over time. We would also like to thank our military and fellow veterans. Thank you for your service. And finally, our Ameritech faculty and staff, thank you for all you do for our students. As I said, I'm Dr. Ray Rodriguez. I'm the Chief Academic Officer here. I'm delighted to be here with you today. Commencement truly is my favorite aspect of being an academic administrator and professor. It's my opportunity to acknowledge your hard work and celebrate your accomplishments. It reinvigorates me each and every time I see the look of satisfaction, pride, and happiness on the faces of graduates and those that have supported them. I am especially grateful to be here for this commencement ceremony as it comes while we're still experiencing a global pandemic that has claimed more than 830,000 of our fellow Americans. Frontline healthcare workers, including many of you who have worked so diligently and bravely with local government and healthcare facilities, have proven to be true American heroes, especially to the 57.7 million plus persons contracting COVID, more than 700,000 here in Utah alone. Many have sacrificed their health and lives providing needed care during this tragic period. I have no doubt, given the hard work and dedication that you exhibit every single day, that you will follow in the great tradition of those that came before you. You see, I'm convinced that you are the future because only bright, educated, committed, decent people can show us the way, and we are counting on you. I applaud your courage. You see, many of us were fearful in our programs. You know, I was an adult student myself for graduate school. We ask ourselves questions. Is this just too hard? Will this take too long? Am I smart enough to be successful? Do I have the skills to succeed? You see, fear is an instinct. Courage is a choice. The courage to persevere, the courage to overcome, the courage to believe in yourself, and the courage to prove to every person that ever doubted you that they were wrong. Your courage is clear to those of us that know you and is role modeling behavior for your children. 68% of you are first-generation college students. Today, you change that for your children. Education is the single most important factor in upward socioeconomic mobility. And education is the key to stability in poor economies. For instance, those with college degrees have lower rates of unemployment than those that do not. Your accomplishment will improve your life and those that depend on you. But more than that, your degree is a game changer for your children and future generations because it changes expectations and conversations. I was the first person in my family on either side to graduate from high school. In my parents' home, if we discussed college, we discussed it in terms of if we should go to college. Was it worth the time? Was it worth the investment? I went to college. 3 of my sisters followed. And that changes the conversation in your home. In my home, when my daughter was in high school, those conversations weren't if she was going to college. They were where she was going to college and what the major was going to be. As for role modeling behavior for your children, it's important. Those of you that have young children, you cannot understate the impact of what it was having your children watch you do homework. It becomes the norm. They never questioned it after that. I remember I dragged my daughter with me to my master's thesis defense in Macomb, Illinois, which is hours from my home in suburban Chicago, because I didn't have daycare for her for that period. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Other students here? Yeah. And so I took her to Macomb for this defense hearing, and I sat her in the back of the room, and I went through my oral defense of my thesis, pontificating. And at the end of those hearings, the faculty assembled, including the committee, asked questions about your thesis. And then they open it up, because it's a public hearing. They asked the question, does anybody here have a question? And my daughter, who was 5 years old at the time, raised her hand, and she was recognized. And her question was, is it time for lunch yet? Because she was hungry. But that was role modeling behavior for her. She's never forgotten that. And many years later, I had the opportunity to be at graduation with her twice for a master's degree, and she's starting a doctoral program very soon. But that's all about role modeling behavior. It's what they see. It's expectations that you have changed by your completing your academic programs, those of you that are first-generation college students. Graduates, if you worked full-time in your program, please rise. Yeah, absolutely, yes. If you were out of school for 5 or more years before you started this program, please rise. Stay standing. Okay. Folks, those are obstacles. These fine graduates have persevered and overcome. Let's hear it for them. Thank you, graduates. And you can be seated. Greatness is measured by commitment, perseverance, service to others, and sacrifice. Being here today, celebrating your success in a difficult educational program that is committed to preparing you to serve the health needs of your patients and community, and sacrificing to get here, particularly in this COVID pandemic environment, is a testament to your greatness. I am proud of you, and you have every right to be proud of yourselves. It is my great pleasure now to introduce Dr. Jim Doris, who chairs the Board of Trustees at Ameritech College. It's going to be a virtual thing for him. Dr. Doris retired from a tenured management professorship at UMass Dartmouth and has served as dean and vice president, provost in small private colleges, for-profit business schools, and large research university. Jim has served in an internal, external change agent and consultant to higher education institutions in the United States, including Puerto Rico. He has led successful turnaround efforts at the organizational and divisional level in public, private, faith-based, and for-profit educational ventures. He has consulted and been a trainer in leadership, communication, team development, and motivation with Fortune 100 companies and smaller U.S. regional business organizations. Jim is not local to Utah, and with increased numbers of COVID cases and heightened travel restriction, Jim has prepared a video message for us. Please welcome Dr. Jim Doris.
Hello, my name is Jim Doris, and I serve as the chair of the Board of Trustees at Ameritech College of Healthcare. On behalf of the students, faculty, staff, and the Board of Trustees, I am pleased to welcome you to the January 2022 Ameritech College of Healthcare Commencement. This ceremony is consistent with a long-held tradition in higher education, signifying the end of an arduous journey for you, graduates, and your family and friends, and I'm happy that we're gathered today to celebrate your success. Today also, however, marks the beginning, the commencing, if you will, of new adventures. I know you're excited about that, and I wish you well. As you move into your new role as Ameritech alumni, we look forward to hearing from you about those new adventures. Please stay in touch. And now, let's commence with the commencement. Cheers.
Thank you, Jim. At this time, we will have the introduction of our graduate speakers provided by members of our faculty and staff. In addition to our graduation speakers, we will have a few graduate videos. To introduce our nursing graduate speakers, please welcome Dr. Janet Houston, Associate Dean of Administration, to the podium.
Hello. I'm happy to be with all of you this evening to celebrate such a momentous occasion. We will first hear from Brittany Mortensen, a graduate of the Associate of Science in Nursing degree program. Brittany is not able to be with us today, but has pre-recorded her message. After we hear from Brittany, there will be a video highlighting our graduating students' favorite memories. Following the video, we'll hear from Robin Omer, a graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree program. First, a little information about these two speakers. Brittany was raised in Spanish Fork, Utah, and is the oldest of 5 siblings. After graduating high school, she attended Southern Utah University on a presidential scholarship, where she earned a General Associates of Science. Brittany then moved to Salt Lake City, where her passion for healthcare blossomed while working at the University of Utah. Brittany is excited to be continuing her employment at the University of Utah, working on the surgical specialty and transplant unit as a new nurse graduate. Robin Kira Omer, BSN, currently works at Primary Children's Hospital as a pediatric ICU nurse, which, by the way, is where I started my career 30-some years ago. She also works as a patient care technician at Utah Valley Hospital, which she has been doing throughout the pandemic. And we'd like to congratulate Robin as she recently passed the NCLEX exam. Congratulations. So we'll first hear from Brittany.
When I first started the nursing program at Ameritech, I was convinced I wanted to keep my head down, do my own thing, and just try and get through the program, essentially to survive. Instead, I found myself needing help and support. I relied heavily on my support system, including my parents, my family, my boyfriend, and my friends. For all their love and support and encouragement, I will be forever grateful, and I would not be up here today without them. Dr. Nick Morgan, an expert in communication, explains the 5 stages of a change journey: bewilderment, exploration, encounter with a mentor, wisdom generated, and mastery. The first stage, bewilderment, is when something happens that causes us to want to make a change. For me, bewilderment happened when I realized I was unhappy. I made mistakes and was careless as a young adult, and I let those mistakes and the fear of failing hold me back. But about 2 years ago, I entered the second stage of exploration and started the process of change. Like so many of us here did, I pressed that little red request info button on the Ameritech homepage website. Little did I know I would be starting the nursing program 2 weeks later, and thus catapulting me directly into the third stage, encounter with the mentor, and introducing me to many of our common mentors that we shared at school. During the last 2 years, we were all with each other as we were in the thick of the fourth stage, generating wisdom. Dr. Morgan's last stage is about mastery. Graduating today is proof we have all mastered nursing school and mastered it as the first Ameritech cohort to complete the nursing school, all within the pandemic, no less. We made mistakes, we learned, we adapted, and we helped each other get through the last 2 years. I had the opportunity to volunteer in a skills lab last semester, and I remember helping the third semester students practice IV sticks and understanding how to do blood transfusions. I was shocked at the thought of not long ago we were in their shoes and how far all of us have come in these two short pandemic-filled years. I am proud of all of you here today for how hard you have worked to get here. As our nursing school journey is ending, we are beginning a new change and entering the professional field. As you know, working in healthcare is not an easy task, and we are facing additional challenges due to the circumstances of the world. I would like to reiterate some of the advice Dr. Greg Karagasian gave us our second semester. He told us to keep our curiosity and to keep our compassion. With his words of wisdom and our dedication to the field of nursing, I truly believe we can change the world. Thank you.
My favorite nursing school memory was definitely being a part of the simulation that happened at St. Mark's. It was a trauma and I was a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Super awesome experience. I was all gored up. I got to ride an ambulance, was carried by EMTs, got to go through the full experience of what it's like to be triaged as a patient.
The night before the NCLEX live review, there was a huge snowstorm and everyone was panicking, thinking they wouldn't be able to make it to the campus. And if we didn't make it to the campus, we didn't pass the semester because we needed to attend that live review. But here I am today, and I made it.
My favorite memory of nursing school is when I was taking a proctored exam and my teenage son walked in singing at the top of his lungs.
The very first physical assessment that Sadie Farnsworth did with Dee Dee, oh my gosh. she couldn't remember one thing, and so Dee Dee was making flautist sounds so that Sadie would remember to ask us if we were passing gas.
Dancing in Chinatown with the instructor Jill Doubleman to try and get people to get their free flu vaccines.
One thing I will never forget is don't push potassium.
Then third semester, when my whole Sims class quoted Kanye West for our reflection paper for Vonnie.
My favorite memory from nursing school was being able to hold and cuddle all the NICU babies.
My favorite memory from nursing school is when I got to help deliver a baby during clinicals and witness the miracle of life.
My first clinical rotation in the NICU. At that moment, I realized that I was meant to be a NICU nurse, and I'm forever grateful for that experience.
When I passed SMAC. SMAC is super intense. The first time I ever passed, I was super nervous, but I did it. I passed and it was so rewarding, and that was a great feeling and memory.
During fourth semester with my sim class, we would have some potlucks here and there throughout the semester.
Going to get lunch with my semester 3 sim lab group every week.
Being able to be involved in a nonprofit organization called Shelter Kids, located in Salt Lake City, Utah. It was for a clinical nursing experience, and I was able to collect and distribute many necessary items for these children.
The fourth and fifth semester, when we were finally able to get on campus and do our simulation labs.
Going in for labs and simulations and working with such great people.
My favorite memory of nursing school is being able to overcome challenges that I never thought I'd be able to do.
Just meeting so many new incredible people that are all going through the same thing together, and building friendships with those people that you know are going to last a lifetime.
Thanks. Okay. Hello, graduates and loved ones. My name is Robin Omer, and I am currently working as a pediatric ICU nurse at Primary Children's Hospital. I was born and raised in Provo, Utah, to a large family who are professionals in a wide variety of fields, where I am the first to become a member of the healthcare profession. I have been selected to speak to you all about this unique journey of mine and how this has changed and prepared me to be a nurse at the professional level. My journey is a bit different than many would think. I always knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but I didn't know to what capacity. And 5 years ago, I was actually preparing to enter medical school when a series of very strange physical symptoms prompted me to seek medical care. I was told that I had a very dangerous Chiari type 1 malformation, that if I did not have treated soon, I would die in a few months from a stroke. So I went ahead and got that surgery, where found out my cerebellum was herniating down my spinal cord. When I woke up from this surgery initially, I could tell that something was very wrong. And the next thing I knew, I was waking up in an ICU bed with a man in navy blue scrubs standing over me, saying, "Oh, I did it, I got her back." Yeah, being dead is interesting. He looked into my eyes and said, "You're going to be okay. I've got you." And in that moment, I knew he was telling the truth. Nurse Andy saved my life and dutifully watched over me for the next few days in the ICU while I recovered, because, whenever I closed my eyes, I like to stop breathing. From watching him, I knew that I could provide that same level of care and comfort to patients in critical conditions, and I needed to become a critical care nurse. I have since worked with him as a patient care technician at Utah Valley Hospital, and I gotta tell you, the "you're alive" high five was pretty great. I would also like to thank one of the staff members of Ameritech. Andrea Driggs, NP, is the physician who caught the condition and saved my life. So thank you, Andrea. Not only did Andy inspire me, and Andrea, but all of the amazing nurses that I worked with at Utah Valley Hospital on the 9th floor for 4 years as a patient care technician. They took me in when I was confused and didn't know how to move forward. They helped me find Ameritech. They helped me practice my nursing skills while being massive sources of support and strength. From them, I saw what it means to be a nurse who never gives up, even in the face of a global pandemic that changed us all in ways that I can never describe. The strength and support that it gave me, gave me the confidence I need to continue this journey to become that kind of nurse who never gives up. And through all of these things that I've seen and that I have experienced, I have changed for the better. The things I have seen during this pandemic changed me, but also taught me valuable lessons on what it means to be a nurse in the 21st century. Nurses, we are going to face challenges that those before us have not seen and could have never imagined. But from the education that we received and the lessons of those who came before us, I know that we'll be able to provide the best care possible to those in our stead. We must become professional nurses who work closely together with our colleagues and patients hand in hand to make decisions and provide care that will help them live the healthiest lives possible. In conclusion, many of us are coming from a variety of backgrounds that led us to the healthcare field. For many of you, you may have known that healthcare was always where you wanted to be. And for others, we may have gone down a couple of different roads that gave us immeasurable life experiences that'll make us better nurses. No matter how you got here, you made it. And it is now our turn to be the kind of healthcare providers who inspire and instill confidence in others. When it comes to the time that we have to look into a patient's eyes and say, "You're going to be okay. I've got you," I know that we'll be ready. Congratulations, Ameritech graduates. We made it through nursing school in these unprecedented times. Now get out there and save some lives.
I would like to thank my sweet husband and little kiddos and my family for all the sacrifices they made to get me through school.
First and foremost, I want to thank my two beautiful girls, Hazel and Cordelia, who went along with me on this nursing school journey. We made it, you too.
The person I'd like to thank is my boyfriend. He held down our house while I pursued my dream of becoming a nurse.
I'd like to thank my family for encouraging me and supporting me and sacrificing so that I could make my dreams a reality.
My nursing school bestie, Jace Christensen.
Joyce Pierce.
Bonnie, the SCE instructors, and all the amazing women that I met during lab.
My husband, my kids, my parents, my in-laws, my Auntie Sia.
My fiance, Jace. I couldn't have done nursing school without him.
I'd like to thank my family and my partner and my late fiance.
My husband and 4 kids, and all the amazing instructors.
Chris for believing in me, no matter what we have going on in life.
To my family and my daughters for holding on strong through all the bottles and the tears.
My husband, thank you so much for helping me make this dream come true. It means so much to me.
My husband for loving and supporting me through this journey.
My family and my husband for supporting me throughout this whole process.
My husband for putting up with this crazy idea.
My daughter Samantha, who went to school with me and supported and studied with me late into the night.
My mom, you probably saw her video or will see her video soon. She's the blonde lady, really cute. But I would like to thank her for studying with me on super late nights and always cheering for me and for motivating me to get through this.
My grandpa and my nana, who I lost throughout nursing school, they always told me to go after my dreams and told me that I would be a great nurse.
We would like to take a minute to present the Outstanding Faculty Awards for Excellence in Teaching. Faculty members were nominated by students in their respective programs, including general education. The criteria given was, excellence in teaching is evidenced by the development of an inclusive learning environment that encourages student success and by the use of pedagogy that facilitates learning through active student engagement in the learning process. On behalf of the student body, I would like to present the following awards. For Outstanding Teaching Award in General Education, Dr. Brad Pulsifer and Dr. Jonathan Hill. Brad and John, please come. For the Outstanding Teaching Award in the nursing programs, Joyce Johnson and Angie Fenton. Joyce and Angie, please come up. It is now my pleasure to introduce David Haskell as our academic speaker. Growing up on a farm in central Utah, David Haskell had no intention of becoming a nurse. After almost 30 years in the profession, however, he will tell you it's the best decision he ever made. He started his career with an associate degree in nursing from Utah Valley Community College and later received his baccalaureate degree in nursing from Weber State University and his master's degree in nursing education from the University of Phoenix. Over the years, he has worked in many different areas of nursing, including long-term care, industrial nursing, acute care, and hospital administration. Cardiology became his passion, and he has held many hospital roles, including oversight of open-heart surgical programs, intensive care units, and emergency departments. During his time, he completed the Hospital Corporation of America's Executive Development Program executed by the Harvard School of Business and received the Outstanding Capstone Project Award with his team. He also served as regional faculty for the American Heart Association in the Advanced Cardiac Life Support Certification. As a nurse, David has always enjoyed teaching. He was a part-time clinical instructor with the Ameritech College of Healthcare for many years before making the switch to full-time nurse educator in 2018. He taught various courses before being asked to assist with the build-out of Ameritech College's Simulation Center in 2019. And I will brag a little bit. Ameritech College of Healthcare has the only academic simulation center accredited in the state of Utah. And David had a large hand in that. He is currently serving as the nursing program chair for Ameritech College and continues to work once a month in a cardiac suite at a local hospital to keep up with current practices. He empathizes with students as he is currently enrolled in a Doctorate of Nursing Practice program at Boise State University and is on course to graduate in April of this year. We'll be happy to have Dr. Haskell with us very soon. When he's not otherwise occupied, David enjoys training horses, hauling his kids to rodeo competitions, and raising hay on the farm. It wasn't unusual for me to talk to David, and he's en route in the car going to a rodeo. That's a foreign concept for a kid from the west side of Chicago, but you know, it's where he is. Please welcome David Haskell.
Well, congratulations, graduates. I can testify nursing school is hard. And for you to do it in an accelerated program and also during a pandemic, you've truly done something outstanding. So congratulations. They say as one door closes, another opens. This is true for you at this point in your life. As you finish your coursework and graduate, you now start the next phase of your career. If you haven't done so already, I would encourage you to take some time to reflect on how you will conduct yourself going forward and reset your priorities as you embark on this next segment of your journey. One way to do this is to review the values that are most important and valuable to you. While there are many values worth emulating, I thought I would discuss the chosen 5 core values that Ameritech College of Healthcare has adopted and explain to you how they've helped me as I've gone throughout my nursing career. The first value is learning. Although you're graduating today, I hope you've come to understand that as a nurse, you must continually be learning. This learning can be formal, by earning advanced degrees and certifications, or it can be informal by learning how a new virus spreads or how a new IV pump the hospital purchases needs to be programmed. Although I've completed lots of formal education myself, for various reasons it's been spread out over time. I have an average of 5 years in between each one of my degrees. Although this may not be advantageous for everyone, it was for me because it allowed me the ability to live life and move forward as I saw fit. That's the good thing about nursing in the education process that it holds. I hope that you will always be open to learning for the betterment of yourself and for your profession. I hope lifelong learning will always be your goal. The second value is excellence. Excellence is defined as the quality of being outstanding or extremely good. I found that this means different things to different people. As a new nurse, I helped transport a patient to have a cardiac angiogram. He'd been NPO, and for you non-nurses, that means nothing to eat or drink, since midnight. And he was extremely concerned about when he got back after the procedure that he could get a Diet Coke. He made me promise him as I wheeled him into the room that I would have a Diet Coke for him ready when we got back. So I made him that promise. We got into the cath lab suite. We had him on the table. He was prepped and sedated. The cardiologist started the procedure and threaded a catheter into his aorta, and then I proceeded to inject dye through the catheter into his right coronary artery. Now this was 25 years ago, and the dye we used back then wasn't near as advanced as it is today. And sometimes it didn't push cleanly through the artery. It would actually hang up and stop and impede the blood flow, and this would cause the patient to go into an arrhythmia. This is what happened with that patient that day. His heart actually stopped. The alarms went off. The cardiologist started doing chest compressions and yelled at me. Remembering my training, I ran over to the defibrillator and grabbed it. I charged it up, got on it quickly, and shocked him. And that brought his heart back and got going again. We were super excited that it come back so quickly. After this, we continued with the procedure, and we didn't have any more incidents. We took the patient back to the room, and at that point, I remembered I promised him a Diet Coke. So I went to the nutrition room, and I grabbed that Diet Coke and a cup of ice, and I brought it back. And as I walked into the room, there was the patient, and he was starting to wake up from his anesthesia. And as he looked at me and he saw the Diet Coke, a big old smile come on his face. And he's like, "You remembered." And he looked at the ICU nurse and he said, "Now that's an excellent nurse." I was so surprised at that because just a few minutes ago, I thought I was an excellent nurse because I started his heart that had stopped. But now he's telling me I'm an excellent nurse because I remembered the Diet Coke that he really wanted. He expected me to save his life, but he didn't expect me to remember the Diet Coke, right? That's our job. So I learned that day that excellence is manifested in being outstanding in all areas, not just the ones I think are important. The third value is integrity. Most people define integrity as being honest. While this is true, it does mean more than that. It also describes a person with strong moral principles or someone that is dependable, trustworthy, and adheres to their values. Every year, the Gallup organization does a poll of the United States citizenry, and they ask which profession in America has the most integrity. For 20 years straight, nursing has been that profession. This is the profession you're joining. How will you choose to measure up to that level of integrity? I guess that's the question. Will you be the nurse that arrives on time in a snowstorm? Will you be the nurse that tells the surgeon they can't close the incision until you're absolutely sure the sponge count's correct? Will you be the nurse that washes their hands incessantly to prevent the spread of infection so that your hands are dry and cracked all the time? The choice is yours. I hope you'll adhere to the integrity that's been set before you. The fourth value is caring. It would seem as nurses this would be something that would be easy to emulate. But the term compassion fatigue comes to mind, and it's one that shouldn't be taken lightly. Especially during a pandemic. As a new ICU director, I heard the code blue called overhead. I left the meeting I was in to see if I could help. As I arrived on the unit, the team had already started attempting to resuscitate the patient. I scanned the scene and noticed the patient's wife was standing in the corner. I went to her and asked her, would you like to leave the room? Oddly enough, she said, no, I would like to stay and witness this. And so, surprised by that, I actually grabbed a couple of chairs and I moved them to the front of the ICU door so we could see through the glass to see what was going on with the team and the crew. I sat next to her and explained what was happening to her husband as they continued on with the code blue procedure. Unfortunately, in spite of our best efforts, her husband died. I looked at her and asked if there was anything I could do and give her my condolences. Wondered if there was someone I could call. And I very vividly remember she reached over to me and grabbed my hand and said, no, but thank you so much for allowing me to be here and see this. Because of this, I know you did everything you could for my husband. It was at that point I realized, even though it still brings tears to my eyes today, that caring is manifested in very many ways, and I hope that you remember that as a nurse. The last value is service. I won't tell you a story concerning this value, but instead I'll offer you a challenge. As nurses, we always have opportunities to serve. Unfortunately, however, nurses are not known for helping each other. It's been said that nurses eat their young. I hope as you start your career, you don't experience this. But if you do, I challenge you to break this cycle and do your best to help those nurses that come after you. Service to everyone includes serving your own profession. I hope you remember that. Last night at the pinning ceremony, your candle was lit from the lamp. This not only represented the transfer of knowledge from one to another, but also as a way to welcome you into the noble profession of nursing. It is a great profession with much history and an exciting future. I hope you'll reflect on the values it holds because as one door closes, another door opens. Once again, congratulations on your accomplishment.
This is where we get to the graduating part. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees please rise? Dr. Janet Houston and David Haskell, will you please join me? Family and guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and authorized by the Board of Trustees, I hereby attest to you that they have completed the requirements for the degree that they will receive today. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Utah, I confer upon you the degree that you have earned with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations therein. Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduates, please proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas.
Melanie Fusa. Autumn Lucas. Madison Peterson. Courtney Hartman. Brittany Ely. N. Jasmine McDonald. Jana Fossen. Randy Mitchell Dyke. Michael A. Pryor. Andrea Huff. Laura A. Findley. Sydney J. Evans. Amy Hunt. Meg A. Olson. Camille L. Gosh. Rebecca Miller. Rebecca Robin K. Omer. Brittany C. O'Hanley. McKenna Smith. Tiffany L. Fredrickson. Sadra Farnsworth. Allison Brown Elmont. Thais Blackhurst.
Will the candidates for Associate of Science in Nursing please rise? And you guys are still on the hook. Just wait right there. Family and guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree Associate of Science in Nursing.
Okay.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and authorized by the Board of Trustees, I hereby attest to you that they have completed the requirements for the degree that they will receive today. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Utah, I confer upon you the degree that you have earned with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations inherent therein. Associate of Science in Nursing graduates, please proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas.
Elizabeth Dunford. Jensen Myers. Amy Youngman. Christina Mabius. Cassie Chukran. Camila De Jesus. Nancy Harden Williams. Olivia Ulier. Abigail Ambrise. Sierra Semo. Aubrey Rast. Samson Lacombe. Miley Hall. Kaylee Lassen. Haley Bettinson. Sarah Rudy. Rebecca Contreras. Brittany Moore. Melissa Thompson. Haley Johnson. Gwendolyn Herbert. Samantha Malmstrom. Alyssa Bennett. Erica Lindley. Courtney Elison. Nancy Boyan. Jessie Gurley. Charisse Herrera. Olivia Madrigal. Andrew Bennett. Edgar Galicia. Corbin Giles. Krissa Omadio. Stephanie Quintero. Annie Zitterkob. Jessica Isasaga. Macy Snowdy. Katie Savage. Wendy Hamilton. Ashley Landon. Megan Heinig. Brooke Kraus. Delaney Donnell. Erica Darrington. Savannah Torres. Alicia Fulmer. Madison Simons. Taylor Salazar. Sierra Lovelace. Tia Braithwaite. Kiana Lawrence. Amanda Cardoso. Mary Heinig. Courtney Carter. Hope Christensen. Ethan Betcher. Danielle Dahmer. Amelia Crisp. Alasia Mokulehua. Eleni Valenzuela Salazar. Brandy Joe Simmons. Nancy Torres Ortiz. Jill Hummel. Polly Gallman. Samantha Gallman. Sarah Miner. Michaela Lewis. Madison Tarr. Riley Elton. McKaylee Hatch. Bethany Bonnie. Parker Zarilli. Jill Rogers. Tinica Shoemaker. Savannah Hibbler. Alexandria Seagroves. Jasmine Kessler. Samantha Tucker. Viri Diana Elton. Jesse Troster. Sarah Kidd. Kaylee Dyer. Emily Llewellyn. Kylie Johnson. Elisa Claudia Kalani Gomez. Peyton Glenn Lee Winfield. Bailey Orcutt. Chloe Gentil. Kirsten Anderson. Tiffany Ray. Alicia Parisa. Emma Mead. Indira Gutierrez. Natalie Hemphill. Blair Arnold. Hannah Goodrich. Shane Delacasis. Jonathan Howell. Tessa Hughes. Brianda Luna. Carla Lopez. Elise Hansen. Reese Horrocks. Adam Jensen. Rachel Jensen.
Okay, so I made some observations here. I have to ask a question. I know nursing is hard, but what are the faculty doing to you? Some of you are on crutches. There's splints. Somebody's in a walking boot. And there was one very well-prepared student who came knowing this was going to be a long thing and has snacks wrapped around her neck. Right? I applaud the planning. Goes to my axiom, it's better to need it and not have it, than need it and not have it, right? So, okay. That over, it's conferral time. So, graduates, you may move your tassels from right to left, signifying completion of your studies and the transition from your academic experience to your professional career. Do your thing, come on. Congratulations to the first graduating class of 2022. Come on, all of you over there, come on. They worked hard for this. Perfect, thank you. That was more like it. Graduates and guests, please remain seated while the faculty exit the auditorium. That's your cue. Frivolity approved. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our commencement. Thank you for your attendance. Good luck to you in your professional careers. And once again, for those of you that are in attendance to support these fine graduates, my gratitude to you as well. Have a great rest of the evening.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time, yeah, yeah. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright.